Hey everybody, Lone Wolf Racer here with a little bit of an addition to episode 25. If you're curious as to why it ended so abruptly, with me just healing after the gym battle, well, part of the footage is corrupted. I've tried I've looked around, I can't really find a way to fix that, which is very unfortunate because I missed a key event, because then missing part of the footage, which was like around 20 minutes or so, missed a key bit of footage here at the Dragon Ruins. Now, if you remember from earlier, there was supposed to be an event here. There's supposed to be an event up here where mainly involving the Perfection Cultists trying to do something specific. Well, I guess I can. Well, at this point, it doesn't matter. I'll just explain exactly what happened. So while I make my way up, I'll explain. What happened is, what ended up happening is that you're supposed to climb up through here, up through the Dragon Ruins, and once you get to the top here, you'll find that Nora is up here as well. You'll talk to her, and you'll find that you'll also see that Tan from the Perfection Cult is up here as well. Basically, his job for the while the actual cult leader is back at their base in Helios City. Basically, his job was to try and bring the three Unova dragons and fuse them back into one, because that apparently happened right here. If you know the lore behind the Unova dragons, you remember that all three were once one dragon, and then they were split apart. And basically, if you remember, Tane already had Kira from the first time we saw them all the way back in Sutton City. Then we found out that they had Zekrom. Then we found out that they had Zekrom as well. Especially when Tane fought against us with an armored Zekrom. And then he beat Orion and got Reshiram. So he tried to fuse all three dragons here. However, he failed because he did not have the name of the original dragon, which is the last thing he needed to actually get all three of them fused into the original one. So, with that, he then challenged us and Nora into a double battle, and it was actually a pretty interesting battle. For simple term, I'll quickly go over what he had on his team. He had since he couldn't get the original dragon, he had Kiram White, Zekrom that had armor on, Zekrom with its armor equipped. He also had a Typhlosion which could Mega Evolve, a Metagross. He had a Metagross on his team as well, and I'm trying to remember, and he also had a Salamence on his team. And basically, it was your whole team with Nora's team, and it's a double battle that you do against Tane. Once you beat him, Nora actually gives you a hair from Celebi's head, which allows you to use a specific ability called Tesseract, which in fact there's one right here. I'll quickly point out. It's this ability. You know what? I'll show this for a little bit of bonus. Something appeared from the past. Oh. You know what? For bonus content, why not? This is a Delta Bergmite you can find right here. I didn't actually remember that this was here. I thought this was a Mega Stone or something. But hey, oh well. A little bit of bonus content on this little explanation. And Delta Bergmite was caught. But anyways, that aside, as you can see, it's a pure rock type. I'll definitely have to mention this again in episode 26, which will be out on Wednesday as normal. But the other main thing from this area is something I mentioned, is that, well, once we get back down here, it's easy to explain. is that when I played Pokemon Insurgence the first time, this point right here was the absolute farthest that I had gone in the game up to this point. I've seen Let's Plays of people actually completing the whole game, but when I played Insurgence the first time, I only had the beta version when the game wasn't finished. And you couldn't go through this point here, because that's where the beta I had ended. So the whole event of the Dragon Ruins, after doing that, this was the point where I got stuck and stopped because because the game wasn't done and I couldn't go further. So, I went on a little bit of an explanation as to why I learned that, and that my point still stands. I don't know anything beyond this point here. There's also a cutscene that it took place right when you step through here involving the Augur, and him meeting with a mysterious group of people. Sadly, I don't have the footage to show you exactly what that conversation was, but it's gist of it is Yearn apparently found the people who found the group who originally had the crystal that he had back in Helios City on top of that tower. Remember that one? The one that Damien broke? He found the group that was responsible for making it. And it turns out that the original Augur, the first one, was the one who had it first, was the one who got it from this mysterious group. We don't know what they look like, and we don't know what they look like, and we don't know what they want, and Yearn apparently won't remember any of what just happened for him getting over there. So he doesn't remember a thing. Sadly, that's the only other thing to mention, really, from that missing 20 minutes. I'm really sorry though. I wish I could find a way to fix it, or go back and at least show you and redo everything, even if it wasn't a genuine reaction, at least show you and redo everything. But there's not really much I can do in the short term to fix this. I do have other save files, but neither one of them are anywhere near this area, and it would take me way too long. Take me at least a few days of on and off play to even get to that point, to this point to be able to show this. So there's not much I can really do about it. Maybe as bonus content later on, I'll take on this fight here again and show the cutscene that I missed as a bonus episode at a later point. But for now, there's not really much I can do. But like I said, episode 26 will be out on Wednesday, just like normal. But for tomorrow, it'll be Renegade Platinum, just like we've been doing the last few weeks. Hopefully that episode, and then the next episode of Pokemon Insurgence on Wednesday will be enough to make it up. And you guys will be satisfied for the explanation I give here. Anyways, with that said and done, I've been a little Racer. This has been a little extra. This has been episode 25.5, and I hope you guys will be back for the next episode of Insurgence on Wednesday, or for Renegade Platinum tomorrow. I'll see you guys then.